we've got rumors now that Miles is going to be getting a live action film. Gwen's going to be getting a live action film as well, apparently. They're going to be going beyond the Spider Verse. Does that mean the characters are going to go into the MCU and live action?
Uh, these characters, I hope not. I
Really?
don't. I don't want these guys to. I don't
Oh,
want these. The animated versions, like to
yeah.
translate to become live
Do
action.
you want another
I,
Miles origin story?
I mean, this Miles origin is so specific to the Spider Verse,
True,
isn't it?
true.
Like it's not like the Spider-Man, the Miles introduction. If I'm recalling correctly, my Miles introduction was actually the PS4 game, if I'm not mistaken. um,
Wow. Bloody
yeah,
hell. Don't say that on this podcast, on this channel. You'll get bloody slaughtered, mate. You're supposed to have been reading them day one.
no, was not, man. I don't have to be you. There's a reason you do
Yep,
all the
true.
talking. Um,
That's
yeah,
like such a Miles thing to say. This is my I'm Miguel right now going, your canon moment is to have read Miles straight away back in Ultimate Spider moment. And you're like, no, I don't need to be you, you chump.
but yeah, he's got it's so specifically tied to it, and I feel like we're so used to tying these interpretations over into specifically Spider Verse,
Mm.
whereas I mean, you would have to have some element of Spider Verse, especially if you're doing like a Spider Gwen and then a live action one. But I think you would be worrying too much about how it connects to the events of the animated films that we saw before, where I feel like they could do more of their own thing if they do a separate type of just a separate rendition of them and they let this
Yeah.
story conclude.
Secret
That's
Wars.
that's
Bring
true.
it
Yeah.
together in Secret Wars. That's what
Yeah.
I like to see.
Miles
I'd
coming
like to
into
see
Secret Wars.
Miles live action coming across from this. You know, they had we're doing
That would
another
be cool.
video.
You're right. That would be cool. That would be
Keep
sweet.
promoting these videos I'm doing, but we're doing one about the incursions in the MCU and how that's similar to what's happening with the stuff in Across the Spider Verse and how the multiverse is dying. Everything I see is basically flagging to me that the multiverse is dying. It's very fragile, very unstable. You do something in another reality, it's going to cause crap. Whether that's going there and living a life with a family, whether that's dreamwalking with the Darkhold. If you mess around in another reality, it's going to cause crap. And the fact that all the heroes are starting to really touch the multiverse right now, stuff's going to come apart. And I think it's all going to culminate in Secret Wars. I hope it does. I've been rereading Jonathan Hickman's run, building up. I'm still at the new Avengers/Avengers point, which is one book you have the Illuminati, basically doing lots of secret stuff, erasing Captain America's memory so he doesn't remember that they've been destroying worlds across the multiverse. And in the other book, you've got the front-facing stuff where everyone's like, "Yeah, we love fighting baddies. It's really great." And then that all builds towards Secret Wars. Incredible run, one of the best runs out there. Yeah, and watching these movies and reading that alongside it, I can see how stuff's starting to slot in. But we will see.